Hey, what's going on, subscribers? Welcome back to another brand new video from the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. I am very excited to share this brand new video with all of you. I'm going to reveal 8 dividend stocks that will make you rich as long as you continue buying them every single month and being consistent with buying more and more shares of these dividend stocks. These are handpicked by me, and I highly recommend them to anyone that wants to begin investing into dividend stocks. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button for this amazing Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where I teach you all about how to become a more profitable investor in the stock market. I think profits are very important, and I live by a quote by Jim Rohn that says, "A wage will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune." So this is something very important for me, and I hope my message gets to you and all of the subscribers that we have here. We've been growing a lot, so please make sure you subscribe and like this video as well. These are some of the referral links that I have in the description. Feel free to check them out. They'll help you out a lot because they give you free money. Like this one gives you a free stock if you sign up with that link for Robinhood, and this is $10 for your M1 Finance investments. It's a pretty cool app that lets you invest into companies with owning fractional shares, so you don't need a lot of money to buy a whole share of a company. You can just buy partial ownership of any company you want in the public stock market. And this is Acorns. It connects to your debit or credit card, and basically every time you spend money, it rounds up the change and puts it into an investment account based on your investing style. So it's pretty cool. I have it as well, and I really enjoy it, so I highly recommend this for you, and you get $5. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with number 1. This is Microsoft. It pays a dividend yield of 1.34%. It was founded on April 4th, 1975. And the key to these 8 dividend stocks is these companies have been out in the public for a long time. So these are very, very trustworthy, and they have been paying their dividend for a very long time. They have a resilient business model that has existed for many years, and it's only growing stronger throughout the time. So this is why I handpicked all of these stocks that I'm going to be showing you. So Microsoft, founded in 1975, it pays a dividend of 46 cents per share. And a lot of people go crazy about dividend yields. They try to pick stocks that pay the highest dividend yield, but that's not what's important, and that's what a lot of dividend investors do. That's a mistake. They focus a lot on dividend yields. Dividend yields don't matter that much. What matters the most is having a business that continues to pay that dividend every single quarter or every single month. That's what's important. It doesn't matter if that company is paying a 12% dividend yield and then 4 months down the road it stops paying the dividend. That's not important. That's why you should stick to sound business models of companies that are strong and have a long track history of being a consistent dividend payer. So that's why I handpicked these stocks that I'm showing you. So Microsoft, in case you don't know about it, it's an American multinational technology company with headquarters in Redmond, Washington. It develops, manufactures, licenses, supports, and sells computer software, consumer electronics, personal computers, and related services. If you have a computer, you're probably using a operating system from Microsoft, so they're pretty dominant, especially in the business side. They own a lot of companies use Microsoft operating systems, so this is why they're pretty huge. And then we have, for the second dividend stock that I highly recommend, American States Water, AWR. They pay a dividend yield of 1.32%. It was founded on December 1, 1929, and they pay a dividend per share of 28 cents per share. It's an American water and electric utility company. It was founded in 1929, and it is headquartered in San Dimas, California. This company has a 50-year privatization contract with the U.S. government as a government contractor for its water system service. So they basically provide water for a lot of businesses and residentials in that area that they own. And they pretty much have a consistent customer, which is the people from that region. So their business is definitely not slowing down. So now the third stock that we have here is AT&T with a dividend yield of 5.79%. It was founded on October 5, 1983 in Delaware, and it has a dividend of 51 cents per share. AT&T is an American multinational conglomerate holding company headquartered at Whitacre Tower in downtown Dallas, Texas. So AT&T is one of the biggest service provider for internet, TV, and phone services to many companies, many residential homes. They're huge, so as long as people still use the phones and internet, they'll still be in demand, and they'll continue paying that dividend. So this is a very good pick at 51 cents per share. And then we have Target with a dividend yield of 2.47%. A lot of people don't know this, but Target was founded in 1902, so very old company, and it pays a dividend yield of 66 cents per share. So Target Corporation is the 8th largest retailer in the United States, and it is a component of the S&P 500 index. So Target kind of competes with Walmart and Amazon, but Target has a lot of unique characteristics that makes it stand out from Walmart and Amazon. They're doing a lot of things differently, which are working out for them. They definitely understand how customers shop and the kind of like psychology that brings in more customers. And they kind of made this sort of cult following that a lot of people seem to follow. And this makes it a very attractive stock because they've been able to grow their sales consistently and consistently become more profitable every single time. And through partnerships with Starbucks and Disney, they've been able to grow very strongly. So definitely a good company for the long term to continue making money from them through dividends. And then the next stock is Coca-Cola with a dividend yield of 2.91%. It was founded January 29, 1892, Atlanta, Georgia, with 40 cents per share. So the Coca-Cola Company is an American multinational corporation and manufacturer, retailer, and marketer of non-alcoholic beverages, concentrates, and syrups. The company is best known for its flagship product, Coca-Cola, invented in 1886 by a pharmacist, John Stith Pemberton, in Atlanta, Georgia. So many people don't know this, but Coca-Cola is not just about Coca-Cola. They own so many brands in the soda space and drinks in general. You'd be surprised, but if you go to any store and look at the drinks out, like a corner store or anything like that, I can guarantee you that about 75% of those drinks are owned by Coca-Cola. And this is what makes it a very dominant company that is not going away anytime soon. They've been paying their dividend for such a long time that it's pretty much one of the best stocks you can ever buy. And Warren Buffett, the third or second richest man in the world, will definitely attest to this. This is one of his largest holdings, and for a reason. Alright, and then we have Apple with a dividend yield of 1.48%. Apple was founded on April 1st of 1976, and it pays a dividend of 77 cents per share. Apple Incorporated is an American multinational technology company headquartered in Cupertino, California, that designs, develops, and sells consumer electronics, computer software, and online services. It is considered one of the big four tech companies along with Amazon, Google, and Facebook. So there's no denying Apple at all. Many people don't seem to like Apple, but you can't deny that Apple is a dominant player in the technology space. They kind of have a cult following as well, just like Target does, and this makes it a very, very good stock to buy because as long as there's people who keep on buying their products for a lifetime, there's money to be made. And even if you don't like Apple personally, it's not a bad thing to buy into the stock because you can still make money from other people buying into their products and services. And Apple is reaching out through many other products, not just technology nowadays. Like now they have a credit card, so you see them spreading out in different spaces. They also bought Beats which produce high quality headphones. So they're definitely expanding into many different spaces. So they should be able to dominate more areas through the years, especially now that we're in trouble with Chinese tariffs, and that's affecting their iPhone sales. So they're realizing that they can't depend on one primary focus of technology. They have to expand through services and other products as well. So this makes it a very good stock because I feel like this is only the beginning for them. They have a lot more to go through, and as long as you're an investor in Apple, you'll continue to gain those dividends that they pay quarterly consistently. And it's also one of the most profitable companies in the world. You definitely want to play in a part in that company, because any company that can produce the highest profit revenues like they do, and they're definitely doing something right, and that's a sure sign that they'll continue making those high profits. Alright, so now for the next stock, CWT. This is another stock that has to do with water service, and this is the California Water Service Group, CWT. It pays a dividend yield of 1.40%, founded in 1926, and it pays a dividend of 19 cents per share. It has many subsidiaries, but it provides water utility and other related services in California, Washington, New Mexico, and Hawaii, so it has a large geographical region. It is involved in the production, purchase, storage, treatment, testing, distribution, and sale of water for domestic, industrial, public, and irrigation uses, as well as for fire protection. So as long as people continue to use water for many resources, these people kind of have a monopoly on that region. So there's no reason why the stock will slow down anytime soon. And this has nothing to do with other countries. So definitely a great stock to buy into. It's very consistent, founded in 1926, and it still pays a dividend to this day. So definitely recommend it. So yeah. And then the last stock we have is O Realty Income stock. O, ticker symbol O. It pays a dividend yield of 3.68%. And it was founded in February 18, 1969. Pays a dividend of 22 cents per share, and this stock pays it monthly. Yes, you heard me right. So every single month, this stock pays its dividend of 22 cents per share. And this is actually one of my favorite dividend stocks, my number one actually, because it's being so consistent and it's in the real estate niche. So I really like it a lot. And it was founded in 1969, so it's been here for a long time. It's one of the most successful REITs that you can buy into, and it's a real estate investment trust that invests in freestanding single-tenant commercial properties in the United States. And so yeah, the company is organized in Maryland, and its headquarters in San Diego, California. So it's a very good stock for you to own because you'll be receiving consistent cash flow every single month, as long as you continue buying shares of it every single month. I do want to share some of the investment philosophy that goes along with dividend investing. So dividend investing, and it's not one of those things that's going to make you a lot of money immediately. It takes a lot of time of dedication and being consistent with adding more shares to dividend stocks. So for best practices, I always advise to set aside a certain dollar value from your monthly paycheck that you can dedicate to buying more shares in dividend stocks, because the only thing that's going to allow you to receive large amounts of sums of money through dividend stocks is by having a large amount of shares invested into dividend stocks. So this is kind of like something that you build over time. I would allocate about 10 to 20 years of dedicating to buying dividend stocks every single month. So I would buy any of these 8 that I listed here with your monthly paycheck. So like $200, $300 that you set aside, so that you increase the dollar amount that you're investing into dividend stocks. So it's not something that's going to be able to make you profits to pay like for a car in cash or anything like that. Nothing crazy. And this is the hardest thing for dividend investors to understand, especially in the beginning, because they want to make a lot of money with dividend stocks immediately, But what you need to realize is that dividend investing is a long-term gameplay. It takes a long time, but it's definitely worth it. The years are going to pass either way. So you might as well spend those years investing into dividend stocks that can eventually replace your work income once you get a few like 30, 40, 50 years old. So it definitely helps out. And additionally, you can also pay like for your monthly cell phone bills, for your internet bill. That's usually like $40 to $50 per month. With just dividend stocks, it doesn't take a lot of money to be able to achieve this. This is probably one of the first things that you're going to be able to achieve through passive income. So this is a great way to make your money work for you. Doesn't require active time from you that much. So it's all passive income that you just get by letting companies use your money to invest and for them to use to increase their business revenue. So you're essentially allowing these companies to let you use some of your money so that they can run their businesses more successfully and fund certain projects so that they can make more money as well. And this is sort of like a compensation for you through dividends from these companies. So that's kind of the investment philosophy you need to have when it comes down to dividend investing. It's very hard for a lot of people to understand that it's a long-term gameplay, but you need to get accustomed to this. So I wouldn't focus too much on the money. Just set aside a certain dollar value and start buying dividend stocks, the 8 that I listed here, every single month, and slowly add more shares into these companies through every single month. So as long as you do this, you'll definitely achieve wealth through dividend investing. Just keep at it, stay committed, and keep on adding to this. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me in today's video. I highly appreciate you taking the time to learn, and this is something that's going to benefit you financially as well as your family. So yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, and make sure you give it a like and comment down below. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.